Hello and what is up? This is going to be a Naked Fanatics tournament battle replay. I'm your host, Vendetta. So who we're going to be looking at today, Vendetta? We're going to be looking at Lukav and Narcos. Um, there we go. And it's going to be on the Ricefields map. I do like the Ricefields map. I'm pretty sure I might have said this before or not. But it's a pretty good map. I personally am a Cav player, so I love Ricefields as it's a nice flat land. There's not much terrain blocking cavalry like rivers or kind of trees, which is nice because you're really going to be doing a lot of your fighting in this centre ground. And but it is a boring map. I just want to say it is a bit of a boring map. I'm not sure if I've actually done a Ricefields battle replay yet on Naked Fanatics, but we'll see later on when I get off. So Narcos, what is Narcos going to be bringing? He's going to be bringing some Bo Ashigaru up front. He's then got some Naginata warrior monks, so some good guys with some nice stats. It looks like he's got some warrior nuns as well. First thing that popped into my mind was Slutty Geishas by by Droll. 22 melee attack is of course going to be beastin'. Then got some Tetsubi warrior monks. They're pretty nice looking, and then he's also got some Yari Ashigaru on the flanks. It looks like some long Yari on that one, along with a light cav unit. And another light cav unit as general is then going to be Narkoshi, which is nice, and then he's got a melee general with 26 melee attack and some nice stats. So we'll put it into play and we'll see what Lukav has got. So it looks like he's going pretty sword heavy at the moment. He's got Blackguard, which is going to be his katana unit. He's got some more katana. He's got a katana hero, which is nice, and then he's got a Naginata samurai, which is a good solid unit to bring. Some warrior monks, and then some lone sword at the back. So it's got a very kind of sword heavy army. And then we've also got I think no, that's his cav moving forward, Narcos. So yeah, I mean, I hope you're all enjoying the commentaries at the moment. And this is something I would like to pick up on. A lot of people put their units into wedge formation, but wedge formation doesn't actually do a lot of damage. A lot of people think it increases the charge damage. It really, really does not. The problem with it is that, I mean, wedge formation traditionally is actually only used for breaking lines. That is the whole point, is that you use a triangle, a sort of dagger formation to penetrate into enemy lines, using dirty words. And really, you only want to be using this against thin lines of spears. You really want to be having a nice long extended line because that gives you the much surface area damage. And I'll post a link in the description below and skip to the end of the battle if you're not interested in it. But I do give it a little bit of a demonstration on how good a nice long extended line can be instead of an awful wedge formation. So that's just something to bear in mind. But off the bat, Lukav is going to be losing his cavalry units. He doesn't really want to be engaging Narcos's Naginata warrior monks or his he has got, they both got light cav, haven't they? Yeah, they both got light cav. But he did go in a bit piecemeal there. Again, you don't want to be doing wedge formation. You wanted to have that nice long extended line. That probably would have done a little bit more damage. And he's going to be splitting up his forces. He's going to be taking these guys over to the Long Yari. Again, we're talking about isolated units. He has got this warrior monk unit here, which he's going to have to stick with, because otherwise Narcos, he's a smart player. He's going to be getting this light cav into the back of these katana samurai. And it looks like they both have melee generals, so they can kind of afford to charge units into spears. Because obviously, if you have got a vetted up melee general, he is going to have that kind of ability against spears, where the spears are kind of negated in their effectiveness against cavalry. Now on this flank, the Yari cav of Lukav, which he does have, is going to be engaging the light cav of Narcos. It's not really a good, worthwhile target. You always want to be looking for the trade-off, because these Yari Ashigaru are going to be mincing up those Yari cav. He probably would have had better chance going for these guys, Narcos as general, or hitting into the rear of Narcos' units, because it looks like Lukav is actually going to be winning the central engagement, but he is going to get surrounded by Narcos' men, and these Naginata samurai are going to be breaking, following by his bodyguard, and his bodyguard has only got 3 men left, which isn't going to be too great for him. And then these katana units on the flank themselves are getting churned up by these warrior monks who've got 19 defense and 70 melee attack. Narcos, you're a beast. And these Yari Ashigaru, I think, yeah, they're just standing by, glory hunting, and it looks like we've quickly gone from Lukav looking like he's going to win to getting rear charged and General being killed by Narcos. And his Katana units are just going to be holding out. Death Guard Katana Hero unit is going to be holding on nicely. But to be honest, I don't think he's going to be able to do a lot against a general who's got 26 melee attack and 35 charge and 11 armor. Personally, I kind of favour Narcos' general, although Narcos has only got 7 men left. But the Katana hero is going to be breaking, even with that 40 morale. We're all only human, so I think we can all go home. And this was a good battle, very tense. And GG to both players, Lukav and Narcos. And I hope you enjoyed the commentary. And he does pull off pretty well. So we'll go off the results screen now, and I hope you've enjoyed. So here we are. So we can see that Narcos did bring 200 more men than Lukav. That might have been his downfall for Lukav, is that Narcos did manage to get a good surround. But, you have to extend your army out. He shouldn't really have, Lukav shouldn't really pinpointed his army. He should have spread it out a bit more and selected more targets individually with his units. Probably, instead of taking Katana units out onto the flanks, take them in. Always try and keep your army together along with supporting. I don't actually engage a lot with my monks. I normally keep them at the back as kind of support, but at the same time also fending off cavalry because he did get charged there by Narcos at the back. And that's probably just an idea to bear in mind. Naginata Samurai could have been used instead of actual engagement to protect his back line from getting charged by any of Narcos' light cavalry units. So we'll look at what did well and what did not. So Naginata units on Narcos did exceptionally well as Tetsubi warrior monks, easily earning their capital there with only 16 deploying and 83 kills with 2 losses. That's very, very nice. His general did very well. This is something you kind of run a risk with a melee general because obviously they are a bit OP, but at the same time you put in all your eggs in one basket, and if they do get shot by a matchlock unit, you're basically lost because they're without their general. You're without your kind of OP unit, if you like, and it can't be good. But they can do very, very well alternatively. I played a lot of match-made battles where a melee general has really turned it round for the enemy sort of team, if you like. And other than that, it was a pretty good battle. The Black Guard doing their best, and same with the Naginata warrior monks, along with the Katana hero. He managed to double his kills, nearly triple his deployed unit, which is very, very nice. And the light cav obviously at the bottom there, as they were in the wedge formation, you would have had a lot more success, maybe taking them off their horses and acted as more of a spear samurai unit, or alternatively putting them into a nice long formation for a charge instead of a wedge. So I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and this is Vendetta, and bye for now.